Hello, friends, and welcome to Game 2 between artorious308 and mizzou466, and together that totals 774. Round of 16, Artorius took Game 1. I'm Smilefires. I'm joined by Pedantic Potato, and we also have Neon on tracking today. Good evening, sir.
Good evening to you as well, Smilefires. I think I watched a good chunk of this the first round last night. It's a pretty good game, so I'm expecting another great game as well.
All right, good stuff. I saw that they did pretty well in the qualifiers. Artorius took like 3 consecutive second places. Yeah, that's should be a good matchup, I think, and hopefully Mizzou is able to force a game 3.
That's what we all want to see is a game 3. Runners, maybe they don't want to see a game 3, but all of us who are watching, I think we all want to see a game 3.
Yeah, usually how it goes. We all want to see more racing. The flag has been dropped. We should see them moving fairly shortly. They get to start with a wood sword and 8 bombs, and the old man will have a recorder. We're starting in the southwest.
That's not the most fun place to start, but hey, you get the letter right away.
You get to show it to a human.
Oh, we get a big secret right away. That's pretty nice.
Oh yeah, wow. Okay. This is lovely, and Grease on the overworld.
Alright, so that means if you go back to start, you should be able to buy yourself some bombs pretty quickly. Or not buy yourself, earn yourself some bombs pretty quickly. Looks like the two runners are going different directions already.
Aha, nice screen scroll from Mizzou. Gonna take a look at some things up toward the grave area. And first taking a cave, Artorius taking a heart.
I guess he decided he's got the money, he'll just buy the candle somewhere else.
It's also pretty nice to have Pole's voice on the overworld as we have level 6 at the grave. Not going to have to deal with stabbing bunnies. Meet the human close to start.
I don't think Mizzou's going to make it back off this screen with all those blue Lionels waiting for him.
Yeah, this is always like a really tough staircase to get down. Just walking straight up, dude. Yeah, I mean, they're ready.
It's tough if it's just P-hats or Gorias or something, but yeah, with those blue Lionels, it's very difficult.
Yeah, stabbed in the back to start. Artorius gonna get a look at Death Armos.
At least Death Armos is pretty friendly. Just a couple Octoroks, not a big deal. And silver arrows for the Armos item. Wow, 2 minutes with silver arrows. That is a nice way to start the game.
Yeah, that's an important one to get checked off the list. Important items are not on, so that helps with solving one ingredient as well. The bow has to be outside of level 9 somewhere.
And with all of our hints, hopefully we'll get one of those.
Oh, we got a door repair charge of 21 rupees.
Alright, alright. Hey, look, we could buy wood arrows there for a good price.
I mean, it might be nice to have both types. You might not know when the wooden ones would specifically come in handy. That's not too shabby of a key price as well, and there is that magical sword.
However, 4 hearts will not be enough to pick up the magical sword, but 10 will. So it's pretty close to start. We may see a pickup attempt later.
Yeah, I enjoy this, oh, hey. Alright, taking the candle.
Alright, so wood sword is at the wood sword cave.
Yeah, I just had to look. Shuffle wood sword cave is on. Alright, small secret of 9. As the inroads have a very short message, which is helpful for using those. One's a raft spot, so that's checked off the list. And dumping us in the middle of the overworld as well on Candle Row. This is a great spot to use that candle. Mizzou getting a look at those silver arrows.
All right, both runners with silvers at less than 5 minutes.
Yeah, like not immediately useful. You can't just hold them out to cause damage. Oh, hey, hints.
And well, if Artorious up A's and resets, you could afford all of them. And this early, that's probably pretty worth it.
Some more money. Oh, another large secret. Perfect
Okay, yeah.
timing.
Yep, saving. I assume he's going to save and walk straight over there, get the hints, and then reset, get his money back. And I think Mizzou is going to find these things very soon as well. So really, other than that jaunt up to Death Mountain that the Lionels cut short, pretty similar routing.
Yep, now we're just trading places. Artori's gonna leave that money on the floor for now. You can always mark it for later. Mizzou grabbing that blue candle out of the wood sword cave. Got some Bohemian Rhapsody going on in chat now.
Did one of us accidentally quote the song? I don't even know.
No, it's the hint message.
Oh.
Feat of Strength will lead to the red ring. They both find out at the exact same time.
So that means, okay, Gliok lurks with the red candle.
Red candle on level 4, and play a melody to obtain the boomerang. So boomerang is recorder blocked.
Ooh, that probably means there's a recorder block level. And that the first hint probably means it was up in level 6, right? Since it's a feat of strength, so it's level 6 is in the grave.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Either that or a PB spot, but we don't know yet.
An expensive key for 110 and meat for 114. Well, Artorius was wise to leave that on the ground earlier. He's going to take it now, and so he's got enough money for a blue ring, wherever that may be. We got the max medium secret. So 40 rupees.
Pretty good money.
Yeah, there is a blue ring. Vanilla price.
And a blue ring at 6 minutes in, that's going to help you the whole rest of the seed. That's pretty impactful.
Okay, now we're just kind of looking at, like, where are our levels? Maybe at some point we want to check out what's on the coast. Looks like Mizzou's going to see what it is pretty shortly. Artoria's going to take a look at level 6. Got Rat Boy calling Red Ring 1 room into 6. There's a Goma.
You know, knowing that, I mean, it might be worth digging. Although, you just bought the blue ring, do you care as much? Maybe not. Tough call.
Alright, Artoria's now going up the stairs. They're tough to get back down, as we've seen. Gotta take in a cave on the coast.
Alright, and our ladder coast item is the raft.
I love when the raft rolls there.
Yeah, when you pick it up, it'll be ready to use.
Well, actually, not even, because we already know coast raft isn't any road, but you could, like, go take it to the other one.
Oh, shoot, you're right. I forgot about that.
Level 9 at the Eastern Forest Cave. I think is that is called.
And level 7 at the Armos in Death Mountain, or Grave, I should say.
Oh, need acids. But got 2 other entrances we can check over here. And shuttered in with a Goma, need a key to proceed through that one door. Artorias gonna hold on to the bombs for now. Hey, level 8's right next door, so got some big levels at the moment.
Well, I guess, yeah, I guess you gotta make a decision then of which one to dig. 8 has 2 items as opposed to 7 only having 1 item, so maybe that's a good decision maker.
Feat of Strength will lead to the white sword.
Uh-oh. Wait, we have 2 Feat of Strength hints? That's... I mean, that they can't both be in level 6, so that means we're gonna need that power bracelet.
And there was another Goma, so I'm starting to think that Bo is gonna make an appearance pretty soon here. And here's a staircase. Any key, so that solves the key issues.
That is nice to have.
Can continue upward as well. Mizzou looking at the northeast. I wonder if the answer in the seed is something like you need to walk all the way to the northeast to like find an item to get started.
Very possibly.
Down to no bombs, so can't open Monocle Rock just yet.
And mizzou might have just walked right by one of the levels, but doesn't have the power bracelet to push it open.
Alright, Artorias got a floor heart. Both players up to 5 hearts now. There's a key inside a Gibdo there.
And not as useful as it would have been 2 minutes ago.
Mizzou has found a key shop up in the northeast, so if needed, like if there's a heavily key block dungeon up here, could go buy even 2 of them, just to get that started. The other set of hints. Hey.
We knew that. We knew that. Thank you, old man, but we knew that. Of course.
Well, it is news to Mizzou. Aqua Mentis awaits with the white sword, and we know that it is power bracelet blocked, so 1 is power bracelet blocked. And a feat of strength will lead to the ladder.
So the ladder's either in 1 or 6. And it's either ladder or a red ring that's in 6 then. If I'm interpreting this all correctly.
Let's see, we know 6, 7, 8, 9 are unblocked.
But 6 is 6, a feat of strength got us into 6.
Yes.
So that hint could be 6 or 1 it's talking about.
Yeah, I'm trying to think.
So I'd say you gotta... Oh, man. Do you gotta dig 6 now? But if you know that, probably.
There's probably room to have at least another blocked dungeon in the seed.
Okay, but hopefully it's not that.
Gambling does not pay off for Artorias for the moment. Just noticed that one shopkeeper was talking about how many books he sold, but these aren't boomstick seeds, so maybe he's already sold out. That's the problem.
I never thought about it that way. And there is our recorder there under the waterfall. Very nice to have. Unfortunately, those enemies ganged up a Mizzou and took them out of the picture for the moment.
Yeah, that's a really tough spot too when you start like all the way down here and like you've now left the White Sword Cave until you get back up there.
Ooh. Well, at least we got the recorder.
Chat's trying to get Artorias to buy the expensive meat, I think.
Didn't we already see the cheap beat somewhere? I think we already saw it. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I kind of don't remember the price if we did.
Although if we keep hitting all these all these door repairs, we might not be able to afford either one. But where are levels 1 through 5? Well, I know where level 1 is, but where's 2 through 5?
Well, here's one of them. Level 2.
My prayers have been answered.
Welcome to the pink zone.
I mean, this goes with that neat antacids theme. Alright, now that we have the any key, there's just going to be regular keys just laying on the floor.
Oh, level 2 is a Wizrobe dungeon. Another Goma.
A Wizrobe and Goma dungeon, alright. And thank you, Drewis in chat, for your support.
This is a lot of Gomas.
Very nice clock there for Artorius. And another key that we don't need. And Mizzou finds level 3 in Candle Row.
Alrighty, now they're coming up.
Leah Clarkson Death Mountain. We did know that. I don't know that Mizzou did.
We got Antlers in chat calling out that Mizzou didn't check Recorder Lake with that recorder as well.
Well, he'll get back there eventually. Well, these dark nuts are resisting being taken down. Not so fun fighting them here without a ring. But this could be very likely is the item room. We'll find out soon enough.
Reverse Seas love having staircases in them.
The dark nuts take Mizzou out. For the moment. I believe that was very close to start. We'll be back there very soon.
Yeah, 3 feet of strength hints. We already know 6 is under a rock. We know 1 is going to be under something. Some rock somewhere.
I was watching the screen on the right. We did find the power bracelet in 2. I did not see that. Interesting. And 4 is right next to 2? Holy cow.
Good. 4 right next to 2, 7 right next to 8.
I mean, almost all of our levels are in the upper left quadrant of the map.
And well done by Mizzou getting the red dark note room down. It ended up just being a 5-er.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, this room... Hopefully there's a easier way through than fighting 3 blue dark nuts. That's not going to be too fun.
We've got a segmented level 4, and it also has Wizrobes in it. There's Floor Heart in 3. There we go.
That's nice to find.
Which stairs are this? It's Red Candle.
Which we did expect, of course. That is nice to have, not against the Wizrobes, but against a lot of other enemies.
It's a mild amount of... Uh-oh.
That was not a fun room to be locked into.
So that power bracelet is really going to get Artorias started just with everything we know that is blocked at this point.
Yep. Although it could be that level 3 has the bow. I don't know.
Yeah, the bow could definitely still be a game changer.
Oh, we do? No, we don't know if you have to fight this room. Okay, I'd definitely reset this room now.
Oh, I think he was trying to maybe cross at that time, but he was getting knocked around.
Oh, good. Okay, good. The snakes will replace the dark knots. Very nice.
Nice. Just one more trip. There we go.
Replace all the dark knots. That is extremely nice. Oh, no, Mizzou does not have the any key, unfortunately.
Well, we are playing a melody. There is a key.
Alright, that worked out okay. That was a very nice double bomb strategy there.
It's quite a tall level 3. And here's a staircase.
And there's a bomb upgrade. Will Artorias buy it? Yes. Oh, 5 bomb upgrade. Very nice. Okay, 3 had the book. Alright, that is helpful. That'll accelerate going through other dungeons.
Yeah, it's not nothing. We like maps and shapes.
And I think we ought to get the heart out of here. So
Yeah.
time to just get the Triforce and be gone.
Alright, what's in the last room here?
Blue dark knots blocking us.
Well, they're out of the way. Perfect.
Alright, some reds, but this is one of the better rooms to fight them in my opinion. Because you can just constantly stab them from below, just like is being done. As long as you're patient.
Alright, and Artorias has got a Triforce on the board at a level 4.
Alright. And that lead is going to be short-lived as Mizzou now also has a Triforce on the board from level 3.
So still looking for 5 somewhere. The options for 1 are pretty limited.
Yep. So, I guess our bow has got to be in either 2, 5, or 7, huh? No, it could also be an 8. Could also be an 8. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm thinking like some of these I'm not completely sure that we exhaustively bombed around, but or it can't be in 2 because we have the item.
Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to mark the item. Okay, so 5, 7, or 8.
Good to see that both of these river screens are full of Lionels. But with Blue Ring in hand, Artorias may be able to show us what is in the White Sword Cave, as well as picking up his recorder. Oh, level 5, Desert Shop.
Alright. And bombs required to get into this one. But as long as you have 1 bomb, you can get a lot more bombs.
So now our 3 feet of strength hinted items are definitely between 6 and 1, because we've seen everything else. It's also only been 23 minutes, 45 seconds.
Yeah, this one seems to be flying by in terms of item knowledge.
I was looking at times that people were putting up, and I was just thinking, wow, oh my goodness, the candle price.
I didn't see it. What was it?
It was 69, so if they had to buy it, that would be a little painful. 17 for bombs.
17 for bombs is not great, but not terrible. But if you'd have to buy them, that's, I think, the only bomb shop we've seen. You have to walk all the way up there. There's no way you're doing that. Oh, what we didn't notice was the cheap meat.
Recorder Lake is money.
I like whistling and getting money. It's a good deal.
I can't place that tune. Maybe just not. Maybe just drawing a blank in my head.
I could not place it either. But I suspect chat can. Right, we've picked up the Triforce in 5. Will we go back in for the item? Let's find out.
It was pretty early in.
And we have the recorder. We can return here whenever. So, yep, we're moving on. But now we know, as chat has pointed out, everything's in Death Mountain.
Yeah. 4 levels. Thanks.
Alright, Artorious has now found level 3.
Thanks, old man. I finished that level already.
Mizzou's got to be going, where are these levels? I have cleared so much of this overworld. How have I not found them?
Yeah, he is back up here with bombs, which was probably bothering him a little bit.
And in any other seed, that would be enough. But this seed, it's not. And unfortunately, just a lot of door repairs.
Working on the screen scroll to first quest level 5. As Artorious takes down this Dig Dogger.
Also using the double bomb strategy, very nice. With a little fire added on top.
Red candle coming in handy. A little bit of range there. And can collect his book if he so desires. Ah, great. White Sword Cave screen is full of blue Lionels.
That is not fun. Might be able to candle boost through this. Right, down to 1 left. And
Yeah, at that point, just go. There you go. And okay, that was that chop. 59 for cheap meat. And the Triforce of level 3 for Artorious.
And Mizzou picks up cheap meat as well. Right, here comes the recorder leg check. It's just money, as we know.
Artorious does have to keep looking around the overworld for a little bit here, because he's still looking for 5.
Oh, and 1.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, he could also be routing in power bracelet spots while he does that. But, like, you kind of know where 1 is, but you have to do all these extra screens because you don't have as much information about 5.
Very true. Well, they might be next to one another, which we'll find out soon.
That would go well with the theme of the seed so far. Oh, come on, Dodongos, help us out here.
Well, these Dongos did a pretty good job of slowing down Artorious. I think they're going to get bonus pay from Ganon.
Yeah. Fortunately, they're level 7. So the bait leads you to a path that really just bends around to the left there.
That could be where the item is, though. We might be required. We don't know yet.
And, like, there is going to be a staircase, but there's also, like, another choke point on the right side as well. Man.
And if, for example, the bow is here, that would unlock the silver arrows. That could be pretty powerful. Alright, 3 rooms left. Alright, Artorious is continuing in level 5, not picking up the Triforce and leaving. Alright, only 1 room possibly left that could be the item in this this little offshoot here.
And it's not going to be. Oh, you mean in 7?
I mean in 7, yeah. I was like, how did you know that?
Oh no! Got jailed.
Alright, we'll be back. Then it's just gels. We'll get them the next time. No, we won't. No, we won't. At least that room, we know, is a shutter door, so it's not a push block. Okay, so we are out of 7 for now.
You can go next door, get the any key, come back.
Not a bad choice.
Oh.
Yeah, I think these large levels look scary, but they have to be done based on what we know now.
Yeah, these are some maps of all time. I'm hoping 9 is not going to be very stressful then.
Alright, this might be the item. Oh, magic boomerang in 5. Not what we were looking for. So that tells me that the bow has to be in 7 or 8. Is that another bomb upgrade with exactly the number of rupees that Artorious had, but he skipped it?
Yeah.
I suppose 13 is already a lot.
It's a pretty healthy amount. Maybe he prefers having 78 arrows when the bow comes up.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And now he's got the Triforce of 5, so done in there. We'll see if 1 is next door.
Oh, it's not. Oh, I guess they probably want to buy a potion at some point too. That'd be another use for money.
Yeah.
Alright, now we'll check between levels 6 and 7. That'd be kind of amazing if level 1 is there as well.
Yeah, this would be a really fun map. Nope. We're talking about where the bow's going to be. It can't be in 1 because we have 3 items hinted as a feat of strength, and there are only 3 places that you can use a feat of strength.
Yeah, it's gotta be 7 or 8. But as to which one, no way we can know.
And those, if I remember right, were Red Ring, Boomerang, and White Sword?
Ladder. Red Ring, Ladder, and White Sword.
Okay. Yeah, no worries. That's why we fill you in.
And so far, the ladder is not required, but it could be at some point.
Well, it's... At least we have the guarantee that, like, the west raft spot is not also a push block.
Alright, so Artorious will answer the question for us soon enough, I think. I imagine he'll dig out, I don't remember which of the hints he's seen, but I gotta imagine he'll dig out both items in one when he gets there.
And Ratboy has been watching the power bracelet spots and informs us that the Lost Hills one that they've just had to walk by so far is the only one left.
Alright.
And it is quite a ways away, so just doing other things in the meantime. Now, with regard to hints, I don't believe Artorius had the set that is... Oh, he also didn't know where 9 was, so...
That would explain it. Yeah, not knowing where 9 is a good reason to keep looking.
Yeah, Mizzou did a lot of looking over here. Artorius was busy finding like 4 other levels, so that keeps you a little bit busy. But yeah, what I was gonna say is I don't believe he's seen the set of hints up in the Northeast for the same reason of just not having been over here much.
That is a good point, and I think that together, those 2 sets of hints is what told us that there were 2 levels that were power bracelet / gravestone blocked. So yeah, he may not realize that level 1 is power bracelet blocked, because he may assume that the other hint was just talking about 6. And since he already bought the blue ring, he's saying, I don't need that red ring in 6.
Got red potion price rolling down 10 rupees, which is pretty nice.
Good deal.
Mizzou getting one of those juicy bomb upgrades. Almost about to be done with level 4. And level 2 will be really what he needs to get the rest of his progress started here.
Alright, there's the Triforce in level 4 for Mizzou. Now we are even again, 3 Triforces to 3 Triforces.
Yeah, and pretty much all Mizzou has to narrow down at this point is which power bracelet spot it is for 1. This is gonna go into 2. He's been in 7, 8, 6. Knows where 9 is.
Alright, here comes level 1.
Alright. Relatively linear place, looks like.
I think it looks like, I'm thinking a seahorse, maybe.
Yeah.
Of course, lots of free keys here that we don't need. There's our
Yeah.
heart. 1 away now from Mag's pickup.
Free keys in a, like, pretty walkable level 1. There's another key. I feel like it's not usually like this.
No, it definitely is not. Definitely is not. Usually we have key doors all over the place and no keys to be found. This seed we get an any key and keys everywhere and no key doors.
There was the power bracelet. Bottom right corner, too.
Alright, good.
And we're learning all sorts of new ways in chat of spelling Radboy's name, I guess.
You know, it's a difficult name. It's hard to spell. I think we've learned that, yes.
And yeah, Antlers, you're right. Mizzou's found everything except 1, so that's going to save some overworld time. And yeah, very possible with him having bought all the hints that he's able to put together that it has to be power bracelet blocked.
Still haven't found either of those other 2 items here in 1. Well, we know the bow can... Ooh, there could be an item under that Goma. Although, again... Okay, this could be an item.
We know White Sword's gonna be here, so it's just a question of what the other thing is. And... that's a ladder.
Alright. So the red ring is in 6. Which then Artorious definitely will not go dig out because he's got the blue ring already. And there's that white sword on the floor. You just have to go past the Triforce by 2 rooms. So now Artorious has offense upgrade as well.
So yeah, which one of 7 or 8 do you want to do?
Oh man, they're... Well, I think someone said he's already got... It looked like he might already have the Triforce from 8. If that's the case, then I guess 7? I'm going to say 7. 7's the one to dig. You know, the general logic is never 7, so I'm going to say that it must be in 7. Alright, this screen's a little easier when you got the blue ring and the white sword and 9 hearts.
And sword beams with your 9 hearts. Cheap meat purchase. That seems like a play for 7. And as we are suspecting here, that's a recorder to 8, so that's Triforce of 8 already done for Artorious. Tracking is a community effort.
You know, tracking sounds easy until you're trying to watch two people at the same time and do the updates, which sometimes get eaten by the tracker program, and then suddenly you realize how hard it actually is, and you appreciate the people who track even more. Alright, so Artorious has a lot more combat upgrades than Mizzou did when he was last here.
Triforce obtained out of 2 for Mizzou as well.
And just a transport staircase at the end of this bait-blocked section. And actually, that transport takes you to kind of a, well, I guess it's not totally locked off segment. Oh, there's our 10th heart for Artorious. He is now eligible to pick up mags.
It's good timing on getting the ladder.
Oh, good point.
Mizzou is walking to be able to check this power bracelet spot on the way.
Oh, that transport takes you to a segment that has a heart and nothing else and is blocked off from the rest. Okay, so that bait not really required.
Great.
I mean, it wasn't a big deal for either runner to pick it up. It wasn't like they had to go farm the graveyard or something.
Mizzou's into 8, got the any key right here.
He doesn't really need it, but it's nice to have because then you don't even think about spending a key. Alright, so between these two runners, we'll find out where the bow is, I think, in the next few minutes. One of them's going to find it.
The other handy thing about doing 8 now is, like, you get a warp back to this relative area as well, because it's not the easiest to get around this map. Like, 1 is going to be a walk, still.
Yeah, there's no shortcut to it. I mean, unless you had the raft, but to have the raft, you'd have to have the ladder and walk to pick up the raft. Yeah, there's no shortcut.
Yeah, there was that feat of strength will lead to the white sword.
I kind of like this, that we've actually had, complex, vague enough hints that, putting them together is actually a fun challenge for us.
So actually, because of just... Well, would Mizzou have seen that earlier? I'm wondering if he had all the item math, or just would have seen that now.
I'm not sure. This could be the item. This might be the item in 7.
I think it has to be. Oh, there's
Wooden
the boomerang.
boomerang in 7. All right, our bow is in level 8.
That is quite a deep Triforce, though, so I feel like it's not a huge time gain either way digging for it.
Good point, good point.
I mean, maybe if you really want to go all the way up to the top before checking out the area around the Triforce.
Well, my guess that bow was in 7 was wrong. So I think I have lost this race.
Let's grab that magical sword.
And that is going to be very nice when going through this level 8 and level 9. And I keep forgetting about level 6.
Yeah, so we know bow is an 8. Level 9 is going to contain the heart container and the wand.
Yeah, nobody's going to be looking for items in 9 when they get there. Zoo is sick of level 8 and is traveling over to level 2. Now traveling, I'm going to guess, to level 3. Looks like we're taking a walk. Oh, to check more power bracelet spots.
Oh, so Mizzou found a tea room in 8, right here, actually. And lacking the ladder, couldn't even clip this if he wanted to.
And we know ladder clips are not required by logic to finish these levels, so there has to be another way around. But with wood sword and no ring, I could see why you might want to investigate other things first.
Little unfortunate leaving that area with neither of the Triforces, because it's going to be like a little time walking back again.
Yeah, you got a good point. Closest might be to recorder back to 2, I guess. Still not that close.
Or you walk from start, like you pick up 6 and then just keep going in one fell swoop.
That would work as well.
Well, welcome to level 1.
Alright, so we know both those items are kind of a lot of, well, at least the white sword is all the way at the top.
Yeah, the ladder is pretty much right next to it. So this is a pretty comprehensive look at level 1.
Right now, Mizzou is up to 9 hearts, 1 more, and can pick up the magical sword. Of course, since we know where the white sword is, it's easy for us to know that this room doesn't need to be fought, but obviously someone encountering it for the first time does not know that.
Got a moat in level 8 that leads to 2 rooms to the right.
What a crazy level.
An equals moat.
I'm surprised Artorious has not walked up into the water to get out of the line of fire, but sometimes you forget you have the ladder.
Okay.
Oh man, so many landmollas in this level.
Yeah, but don't have to do that room, so see ya.
These Zols are a very nice use for the red candle.
Alright. And there's the bow.
Hooray!
Up at the top of level 8.
I guess we get the full tour of almost all the levels then. It's going to be interesting to see if we run into the red ring on the way to getting the Triforce for 6. And if so, how difficult it is. Because neither runner tried to dig level 6, if I'm recalling correctly.
I remember there being an early Goma, and it's about all I remember. Yeah, the Goma, a moat, and a key door. So, was not a priority target. Hey!
Oh, wow. Wow. Okay. Bow required to get the Triforce. Okay. Well, we'll never know where that red ring is.
So many requirements in this seed.
Yeah, that would have been really unfortunate for someone who had the keys but did not have the bow and dug the whole level just to find the compass, just to find out they could not get the Triforce.
So that is just awful, because that like forces even more ordering to some of these huge levels as Mizzou gets the white sword.
Yeah, I have to graph it out, but it sure feels that way.
You have to go deep into 8 and find your way to the top to get that bow, to then like walk in the door of level 6 and finish it.
Our Triforce would have won for Mizzou, so that's a 7-5 Triforce lead for Artorious.
And maybe yet to be seen, like... So, like, Mizzou should know what the item in 6 is. I think, based on that, and because you know Agoma's right in the door, maybe you do other things instead.
Yes.
Recorded 2.
Yeah, I mean, this is really the way to walk back to 8 is what it comes down to. 8 or 7 or 6.
I mean, it's going to work out well. Alright, 8 first. As Artorious finishes 2, that's 8 Triforces, and ready to go to level 9.
So it looks like whistling to 1 is going to be the fastest way to get there.
I just saw 8 has the level hint for itself. That's great.
Whistling to 5 is pretty close as well. That's what Artorious has chosen to do.
Oh, pancakes.
Yum.
Double pancaked. But that's hard.
Yep, so Mag's eligible for Mizzou as well. Meanwhile, Artorious here in level 9.
Gonna use our ears to listen for where Ganon may be, and look out for shutter doors for where Zelda may be.
That's a funny block there. Wonder if we can get around, or if we're gonna have to take the transport staircase.
At least with sword beams, Artorious can get back out.
I mean, he could use his bow as well.
Okay, yeah, sure. There's the heart container. So we did actually find an item in 9. And okay, yeah, there is that Triforce in 8 for Mizzou. Now, what's the decision? The decision is pull out the recorder.
Oh. Back over here to 1. I'm not sure why.
Finding a safe spot to record some more.
back to 3. We got... I'm not sure exactly which direction we're heading.
Mags, maybe.
Ah! Good call. And picking up Mags is a good call. It'll double his offense. He really did not have that white sword for very long.
Hearing that the kidnapped is in northwest of Skull, by the way.
Alright.
Seems like a fairly nice enemy set in this 9.
Sure does.
Also, that's lovely. That's a turnstile room next to the horizontal chute. So Zelda gonna be in the little nub in the top corner? Nope. There she is.
Alright. It's pretty center. We've really eliminated a lot of the level already. Good routing by Artorius.
Yeah, unfortunately, bosses are kind of loud. Oh, Zelda's room. Oh!
This is really hard to navigate now. We might have to take a transport stair to get around.
Yeah, that's, can't bump down. Can we get over from row number 3?
See. Maybe.
We got keys for days. There's an entrance to Zelda. Oh, no! Well,
Wow.
you're talking about staircases.
That is an interesting way to have the level segmented.
And yes,
Those
Ganon
two
was heard
types of
from
rooms.
Zelda's room, so we were looking for a way over here to be able to get to the left. It's promising. Yeah, this has to be the way. It's Ganon right above Zelda,
Ooh, wow.
and he's in a Chevy room. Looking for 4 hits with the magical sword whenever Ganon wants to come hang out. Ow!
Yeah, I don't think you wanted Ganon hanging out quite that close.
Yeah. Guy is
Ganon is down.
Yup, and Zelda's right next door.
Alright, get your GGs in chat for our Victor, artorious308, with a racetime.gg time of 1 hour, 2 minutes, and 24 seconds. So Mizzou has gotten this basically figured out. We'll just have to, dig through the rest of these items. But Mizzou has also chosen to DNF, throw in the towel. So I think they'll both be joining us very soon.
Yeah, I mean, when the answer is in, like, one of these enormous levels, like, oh, man. Well, Artorius is here, so good evening to you, and congratulations on your series win.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that.
So, oh my goodness, like, so much happened. Finding out that, like, you have to go deep into level 8 for the bow, and then, we learned about so many, like, there was a lot of information in power bracelet blocks as well in the seed.
Yeah, I actually mislooked at my tracker, and I completely forgot about the level 1 spot, because I looked at it, I'm like, okay, I got the 2 spots, or the 3 spots, and that was it. Maybe I misread a hint somewhere. And then as I was clearing over in the forest, I'm like, well, shoot, that I should have gone right there immediately.
Yeah, and then, like, from all the hints in the seed, I could tell that it wasn't gonna necessarily be the item answer either, because, like, ladder White Sword and Red Ring were all hinted as feat of strength blocked, and 1 and 6 were the only things that needed a feat of strength.
Yeah, not immediately, but I went to the grave spot because I'm like, well, that's the only thing I can access right now. And then when I saw the Goma right there, noped out, obviously, and then got another hint for the White Sword. And I'm like, well, I guess that means power bracelets now required there. So, luckily, it spawned underneath me in 2, and took me a moment to figure out exactly, what item I did get out of there.
Yeah, we didn't see that at first either, but it's always nice to have like chat for restrain braces as well. It can help us out with that kind of thing.
Oh yeah, chat's a real MVP here.
Pretty nice. Oh, go ahead.
I was going to say, we thought that ladder was not going to be required, but then you walked into Ganon in a Chevy room, so technically maybe you still could beat him. It's a lot. I've seen it's been done, but certainly not easy to do.
Yeah, I was going to say, definitely would have maybe noped out and went to go get that red ring in 6 if I didn't have that ladder. But with it being in 1, probably would have tried there first. But yeah, that no ladderless Chevy room would be a pain in the butt to try.
Yep, and I'm trying to remember how many doors there were into Zelda. I think you saw another door into her room, right?
Yeah, there was a door from the bottom, which was in that right-handed staircase room.
All right, so doable then. Not easy, but doable. Okay, that would have been an interesting ending that way, if that's what you had to fight through.
Luckily, though, I will worry about that another day.
It's a pretty fast start to this one as well, with like finding 2 large secrets in fairly short succession, and then finding a blue ring shop once you're able to get a candle as well, with that handy extra candle in the wood sword cave.
Yeah, for sure. With this flag set, I've especially been taking that first heart out of the take any just to get to the required 4 for the recorder. But yeah, finding that wood sword cave meant I could take just all the hearts and make that mags pickup a lot easier with that.
I was thinking, like, maybe how were you thinking about approaching like a seed that gave you this much stuff right away? Because you could also get hints with that money as well, which you did.
Yeah. If I did not see the hints, I still would have bought that blue ring. Because as you can tell, I like to bonk into every single enemy I see. But yeah, it's definitely something that I strive for getting. And then luckily I saw the hints before then and was able to save and go check those.
Yeah, Mizzou opted not to purchase a red ring, and that was one difference, I think, between the route you two took. That blue ring made a couple of levels easier, as you said. Mizzou also spent a lot more time searching the eastern regions, which, as we now know, had only level 5 easily accessible, since almost everything else was on Death Mountain. Normally going to Death Mountain wouldn't be the best play, but it worked out for you pretty well.
Yeah, if I'm in that vicinity, I'll, clear off Death Mountain, and it definitely paid off this seed, just knowing where everything was, even if I couldn't dive everything.
Yeah, the other point that had him walking back up there a couple times was like he died on the waterfall screen, as well as he was up in the top right without any bombs, so he ended up making a special trip back there just with some bombs to finish out the caves. So, but at one point, like, once he had the power bracelet, like, he was done with the rest of the overworld because he knew he could just check power bracelet spots. So I think, like, if things came together, that could have really gotten him back into this. The bow would have been trolly still, but that was his chance, I think.
He also had more information because he got the hints from the northeast, I think, earlier than you did. So he knew more, but it wasn't info that helped push him to Death Mountain, unfortunately.
Yeah, that's too bad, and especially if I continue to miss out where level 1 was, that definitely could have brought that back.
Very definitely. And imagine so everything I guessed was wrong. I thought the red ring was probably going to be in 1, and the ladder in 6, and 6 would be necessary, and I thought the bow was going to be in 7. It was in 8, so good thing for you guys. You weren't using my intuition on this race.
Yeah, I think I may have preferred the bow in 7 instead of having to go all around in level 8 there. But yeah, luckily Triforce just one room in 6 and not have to dig that at all.
That was neither of you dug 6 before you had the bow. That would have been an amazing time waster for anyone who had tried to dig 6 without the bow, and who knows where that compass might have been. You might have cleared 20 rooms just to find the compass, just to point back to that bow required Triforce.
True, but may have also gotten that red ring out of it too, which means even more bonking into enemies.
Yeah, and early on I was wondering if that was the right play, to look for the red ring. But we'll never know at this point unless, well, obviously any one of us, including anyone in the audience, could go back and play out the seed. But I don't know that we're going to do that just to satisfy that curiosity.
Yeah, probably best.
All right, so you are awaiting the winner between Ultralavos and VTorp. You got any notes on them? Anybody you want to face?
No. It's just appreciative of anyone I can face, just having loads of fun with this tournament, this randomizer and everything. So even if, next round is my last, it's still been so much fun. So either of those two would be an honor to face next match.
All right, glad to hear. That'll be in the round of 8. Don't think Mizzou's going to be joining us for this one. Neon's already got the plugs going in the chat. I could follow both of these runners. Artorious plays some other games as well if you like to see that. Also got links for following Pedantic Potato, me, and Neon as well on the crew. Any thoughts from you two before we close this out?
Go ahead.
I was just going to say thank you for everyone on the Restream comms tracking side for putting this on. Couldn't be doing this without all of you, so I appreciate each and every one of you taking the time to do this, so thank you.
I was just going to say a very good race by both runners. Nobody made any mistakes here. There's different choices, and the way randomizers are, certain choices turn out to be the correct ones, and it's impossible to know that early on. And I think that's a lot of what we saw here tonight. I'm looking forward to watching the next round from you, Artorious, and seeing more Z1R from everybody.
A quick look at the upcoming schedule. Tomorrow we have 3 games. We have a doubleheader between Ratboy and Pleco, kicking off at 2 p.m. Eastern, as well as a later game, 8:30 Eastern, between Custom and Crackerzack. That's going to be their game 1. As usual, tomorrow we also have the Zelda 1 Randomizer weekly race. That is free to enter. Anybody can play along with that if you like. Just hop in the race room when that gets posted. As well, if you'd like to sign up to volunteer with one of these, we could always use the help on commentary or tracking, or restream if you ever wanted to give that a try to get more of these races on the air. So I think that is all I have. Pedantic Potato, would you like to take us out?
Sure. So again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for Neon for tracking, Artorious and Mizzou for racing. And we will see you all at our next Z1R stream tomorrow. Have a good night.